Hello on, hello, Chocolatey. Welcome to episode 24 of Stash Watch. I've got to say look back then. Hope you're doing okay. Hi Scotty, how are you doing? How's it going today? You having a lovely day? I hope so. Yeah, so wow, it's really getting dark nowadays, isn't it? All of a sudden, it's just changed all of a sudden. Yeah, so, well, speaking of which, it's Halloween the week after next, so you've probably seen, I did a brief little video just saying basically the next couple of weeks are probably going to be dedicated to Halloweeny type stuff, particularly in the live reviews, and also next week I think I'll be doing lots of Halloween products as well, so I'm hoping to get quite a, well, I say, it'll all be basically three or four reviews next week will be Halloweeny type stuff, I think is the gist of it. Yeah, so good to see you, Scotty, by the way. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, how have you been today? Have you been at work today? Yeah, it's been one of those days. Before I get, I might have to repeat this a few times because there's people trickle in or whatever, but just if it is, Stash Watch next Wednesday probably won't be on. It might be, I'll either try and do it a different day of the week, maybe Monday, but there won't be one on Wednesday basically. Yeah, I just can't do it next week is the gist of it. I've been working, have you? I see. Yes, yeah, I know, it's horrible, isn't it, that it's getting darker. I mean, I don't mind it so much, but I like it when it starts to get lighter. That's when I like it, Oh, hi, Alan, how are you doing? Yeah, good to see you, Alan. How's things going for you, by the way? Is work going all right with you? Good to see those orange chocolate bars, by the way. Good to see them. I think there's only 2 more chocolate bars after that one, I think. But they're the length of time between transitions of chocolate bars changes. Yeah, so so it draws you in. But great to see you. Thanks for your support, by the way, guys. Really appreciate it. Really is. Yeah, so just saying that next Wednesday, Stash Watch might not be on. I might have to change it till Monday, basically. Is the gist of it. It's just going to be a bit of a busy week next week. So unfortunately, yeah, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll still be publishing stuff because I'll have retrospectively done them, but I won't have the free time, unfortunately, on those days. So yeah, so one of those. So just watch this space basically, but Stash Watch might be Monday instead. But we'll see. So yes, hopefully. I try to keep to the same schedule, but it's just one of those. It'll be once or twice a year. It'll probably be different. But yeah, so it's a good one. So Halloween's coming up. Yeah. So have anyone got any decent Halloween stuff going on? I've got a few. I've got oh, where have I put it? I forgot what it was now. Where have I? I had the Hotel Chocolat Halloween box. Where have I? It's disappeared. I had it somewhere. I don't actually know. I hope I've not lost it. Let's see if I can find. Hang on, this is a live TV for you. Let's see. Somewhere around here, I think. Here it is. Here we go. Yes. There we go. Yeah. So I showed you. I think I sort of sneak peeked it on Saturday, but this last Saturday. But this will be what I'm doing for the live view this weekend. So yeah. So I thought obviously. So I do apologise there's no vote this week or whatever for the live review, but obviously, I've got to do it before Halloween, basically. So, yeah, I can't really, it'll be no good after the event, will it? So, as much as I'd like to vote it, there's no point in me rigging it or anything like that. So, should be a good one, that. So, I'm quite looking forward to that. So, that's going to be the live one, as I say. And then the weekend after as well, I'm going to do perhaps more... not chocolate selections, but sort of a mix of everything, basically. So I've just been grabbing a few things, Halloweeny type stuff. So I'll probably doing a Halloween, a sort of. I don't really know to call it a Halloween special because my set expectations quite high. There will be Halloween food involved. Whether I'll be dressed as a ghost is another matter and possibly unlikely, but you never know. Yeah, they look pretty good, don't they, Alan? Yeah, I mean, Hotel Chocolat, a funny one, really. I think this one definitely looks a bit more. I mean. The ghost and the boo thing definitely look a bit more handmade than normal. So I'm not too sure. I don't think it's a massive set. I don't know. So we'll see. I don't really know. Yeah, we'll have a look at the time. So on the day basically. But it looks an interesting one. So I'm quite excited for that. And I noticed at Hotel Chocolat when I went in there, they had about 3 or 4 different Christmas ones as well. So for the run up to Christmas, there might be quite a few different chocolate selections and things. There's a new Fordson's Continental Dark that's come out. Excuse me. A couple of other chocolate selections as well that I quite fancy getting. So there could be quite a lot of interesting chocolate selections up until Christmas for the live reviews. So yeah, remember I started them last year. I don't know if any of you recall, but it was last year, pretty much around now, that I started doing the live reviews. And they're all sort of Christmas chocolates, weren't they? I think leading up till Christmas. So weird how a year's gone by so quickly, really. Yeah, really very strange. But yeah, and I've done a little. By the way, you might have noticed. Hopefully you have done. Feel free to vote if you haven't. Yeah, what's the best chocolate mix? By the way, yes, as well. So. Basically means sort of which 2 chocolates would you like mixed together. And I didn't include you know, I didn't include caramel milk or ruby or anything like that, or dark milk. I was going to, but I couldn't. I can only fit 4 options on, basically. So just if it is, I thought, well, keep it relatively simple. So there we are. Yeah, no, I can't believe it, really, Scott. It's gone so quickly, hasn't it? It really has gone so quickly. Yeah, bizarre really, but it's going well. I think the channel's going well. I'm doing it's the October update tomorrow, so I've already got it uploaded and ready. So it's scheduled to come on tomorrow, by the way, as well. So I've got another couple of reviews actually. I'm actually ahead of time now as well. So normally I was doing reviews on the day and then publish them in the evening, and so that's why sometimes they're a bit late. But you'll notice a lot of the time now they're being published around 3:30 in the afternoon as a regular time because I've already done them basically. I can't quite think why that's happened. Why did that happen? I can't think. I think it was because I got more time on the Thursdays. I think because I can record. You know, I can edit a video today and that'll be ready for tomorrow, and then that means I can do one for tomorrow for Friday. But the problem was when I was doing things like I was constantly doing the I won't say the tier list perhaps, but yeah, maybe, you know, if I was doing a tier list or whatever that weren't live, it was taking me 2 days pretty much worth of time to edit them. So so there we go. So that's what was going on. That was the problem with it, really. That was a problem. Anyway, digressing a bit there. Sorry about this. But yes, so Stash Watch, yes. So it's basically what I'm going to be reviewing in the next couple of weeks. Well, really the next week. Now, I've been reviewing about 5 things a week, not including the live reviews, so I'm kind of getting ahead of it, but I'm not catching up on my stash. So, you know, I've been saying all these backlogs of like the Daryl Lee stuff, and all these other things and stuff like that, and I said, I'm going to review all 5 of these this weekend. Well, basically I haven't really been doing it, you know, so I'm still a bit behind, unfortunately, but I hope to get there at some point. I really do, so fingers crossed I'll manage to do it. So yeah, it's one of those. So I'm still far ahead. I've still got like about 20-30 reviews in the backlog to edit, to upload, you know, so I've still got loads really. It's getting crazy, all this backlog I've got. So, you know, if I did this full time, it'd be brilliant, you know what I mean? I could just be pumping out reviews. I'd be like doing like 2 or 3 reviews a day, I think, but unfortunately, it's just, the main problem with it is actually, so again, digressing a bit here, but it's the editing that's the problem, because the software just crashes a lot of the time, or it causes problems, or, you know, you need to edit it, and it just takes time to do it. So you're talking like an hour to edit the video at least, and then, you know, half an hour to render it, and then half an hour to upload it and stuff. And if there's any problem at any point during that process, then you have to do it all again, basically. So it's one of those. Hi Isaac, how you doing? Yeah, great to see you. Yes, I can't wait for Halloween Live. Yeah, should be pretty good, shouldn't it? Should be pretty good. So I'm going to do a few. I'll say there's 2 parts to it. There'll be this weekend and next weekend. This weekend is the Hotel Chocolat stuff, and next weekend will be you know, the sort of and a mixture of things, I think, is the gist of it. Now I'm going to be reviewing all next week. There'll be Halloween reviews as well going up. So things I'll be showing you today will probably be reviews for next week. Yeah, so it's just, but it won't be part of the live unless I don't get a chance to review them. I might just throw them in the live one as well. So kind of yeah, got a few bits and pieces about really, so it should be quite interesting. But yeah, there's things I wanted to thought, well, they're worth doing individually, so I thought I'd get them, you know, reviewed as well, and then the ones on the Saturday next, I can just sort of do, you know, anything I want really. Don't have to worry about it too much. So it should be quite good. Yeah. So yeah, oh, good to hear you. Good to hear you're okay, Isaac. That's really good. Yeah. I'm not too bad at all. I've got some. I think yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've got a cold or anything, but I think I just had some. I think my tea sort of disagreed with my throat, so I'm sort of clearing my throat a bit at the moment. So yeah, I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, so it's apologies if I keep coughing every now and again. Yes. Oh, you didn't quite realize how much we have to do to put into your reviews. Oh, thank you so much, Al. Sorry, I did. Oh, thank you so much. It's really nice of you to say. Thank you so much. Really nice of you to say that. So I wasn't fishing for compliments there. I'm sorry about that. Oh, but yeah, it is. Well, I must say, well, honestly, it is quite a bit of work. Yeah, I must say, but it's one of those, isn't it? You know, you've got to do it. I think when I originally started, it didn't take me long at all to do lots of the reviews. I was just basically, because I didn't have any of the, I didn't have to edit them particularly. It's almost like a drag and drop. You drag in the video file, and then you click the render button, and it renders it. You know, it takes some time. But the more effects you have to add in, the more editing you have to do, things like it just all adds up, you know. And then the software starts to play up when you're doing that, you know. So yeah, so yeah, it is a bit really. It is a bit, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know, when. You wouldn't think it really. You really wouldn't think it. You think, oh, it's just chocolate. You know, it wouldn't take much time at all. But unfortunately, yeah, it takes quite a bit of time really. You know, I'm trying to do a bit more. So I'm going to explain a bit more in the. I've got the, as I say, the October update tomorrow. So I won't I'll leave it till then really, because otherwise I'll just be repeating myself in that. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do and things going forward. But I've got some plans to do a few extra things. But as you notice, Instagram I find a bit difficult to keep to, because I'd like to, but it's just so hard to fit it all in, basically. So I have to draw the line somewhere, and I've kind of neglected Instagram a bit. But so it's one of those, so hopefully I'll try and get a bit better at some point, but it can be quite difficult. Employee an editor, yes. I know. Well, the thing is I have, but it's myself, that's the problem. Yes. Halloween Diet Saturday. They'll all be Saturday, Isaac. Yeah, Saturday. So the lives are generally Saturdays. I mean, there's ones during the week, of course, but they're not the review ones. They're just like Stash Watch and things. So yeah, the reviews will be Saturday. Yeah, sometimes it can change though, so it's fair enough to ask. But yeah, I try to keep to Saturday unless I really can't do it. So this Saturday and next, basically, there'll be 2 of them. Yeah. So yeah, it is a bit it does take a lot of time, like at the weekends, to actually review the chocolates. You're talking 2 or 3 hours to review them, in total really. And then as I say, editing them, it's at least 2 hours a night, so yeah, it takes a bit of time, it does take a bit of time. If it was my full-time job, it'd be fine, because obviously, but unfortunately I've got my other job on top of that and everything else after it, so yeah, it's one of those. But anyway, yes, so what have we got for this week? Well, first of all, let's have a see. Yeah, so, well, I did do a trip to M&S, mainly for Halloween stuff, really. It was very difficult not to buy loads of stuff. I might have bought a couple of things. I might have done. But I did buy these as well, yes. So I'll be trying to review these Boogie Buttons. I thought, well, green caramel filled buttons, extremely gooey and delicious. Yeah, so I thought I had to get these, really. I just thought it'd be a good one to do, sort of... as I say, I was thinking of doing them live, but thought, you know what, I'll do them during the week. I thought I want to do some products going up to the live as well. So yeah, I'll be doing these during the week as well. So they look very interesting, very unique as well. I'm assuming they taste quite nice and not some horrible, one of these hidden jelly bean type thingy bobs that have all these horrible flavours, a literal bogey flavour and stuff like this. Yeah, I didn't see too many things at M&S, but they weren't too bad. There's not many dedicated Halloween things really. There are some of them, but there's not loads of their Halloween treats about, really, to be honest with you. So there wasn't loads that I saw anyway, but I did get a couple of things. I'll say these look very interesting. I think Scotty mentioned them a few weeks. Yeah, you did, didn't you, Scotty? Yes. So quite interesting with these. I mean, whether they'll be nice or not, I don't know, but they look interesting. They're very Halloween-like. Yeah. So I'll put them up hopefully next week. As I say, I've not been in M&S for a long time actually. Yeah, just one of those. It's one of those where I go into M&S to buy socks, and that's about it. I think everyone does that, don't they? But yeah, so but I went into the food bit, and obviously, yeah, it was quite a nice place actually. It wasn't too bad. A clear demographic of people go there, that's for sure. But yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, so quite looking forward to that. It should be quite good. Yeah, did you like those, Scotty, by the way? What did you think? I seem to think you didn't like them that much. But at the time, I didn't question it because I thought they were literally one of those sort of horrible flavoured things. I didn't really think... I thought they were not meant to be nice, if you know what I mean. But they look quite an interesting one. Yeah, quite an interesting one. So you've got quite a lot of stuff there, M&S, actually. I think we've been speaking about this over the past few weeks, haven't we? That M&S are quite loaded with stuff. There's quite a lot of chocolates there. And I was worried about going in, and to be honest with you, I must admit I did perhaps get a couple of other things I'll be trying to review at some point. I was tempted to try and do an M&S live review special, but I don't know whether I will. I might just review them separately, I think. And I don't know, because up until now, until Christmas, it's probably going to be a lot of chocolate selections and things like this, really. So I'm thinking it might be difficult. I'm thinking basically the supermarket lives probably will never win anymore. So I might have to start doing them, I don't know, maybe separately or something. I'm not sure, but I've got such a backlog. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Yeah. Salty caramel taste. I see. Hopefully that's not an accurate taste of what they're based on. Hi, Andrew, by the way. Yeah, good to see you, Andrew. Hope you're doing all right. MS is more elderly demographic. Yeah, there's definitely a certain people. Yes, it's an interesting place. But yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, I found it. Yeah, definitely sort of. There were quite a few younger people where I was actually. It's more, but it was the type. It was a bit. I don't know. Yeah, it was just, you could just tell it was a different place than other places. You know what I mean? That was that was the gist of it, really. Don't like roundies, say Andrew. Yeah, I saw you say I quite like them. I quite like roundies actually. They're not very Cadbury though, like you were saying, but I do quite like them. I just think they're like giant blue ribbons, and I quite like blue ribbons. But they have sort of like a bit more of a an oomph to them as well. So I think they're even nicer actually. So I quite like them. Yeah, I quite like them. Yeah. So got those. So just say got a few M&S things. So what else have we got? So some of these, not all of these, are going to be Halloween things, by the way. Some of them are. I don't know if I showed these last week. I might have done, so apologies if I did. But showing them again. It's yes, it's the new chocolatey salted caramel rounds. Now I'm showing these for a reason, which you'll find out in a minute. But yes, I want to get these reviewed this weekend. Obviously new ones as well. Look very nice. I think Foxy's biscuits are definitely you know, I mean, there's some of the biscuits are a bit mundane. You do like their versions of, you know, custard creams, and custard creams are nice and everything, but at the end of the day, it's quite a common biscuit. But they do some really nice biscuits actually, and I must say that I think Foxy's biscuits are very delicious indeed. Yeah, very delicious. Yes, new Foxy's raspberry rounds. Well, that could be the reason why I'm showing these ones. We'll see. Never really saw branded goods. Yeah, I see branded goods. Yes, no, did they not just literally all M&S stuff, did they? Yeah, I must say actually, yeah, when I've been in there in the past, it has all just been M&S stuff, and it has all been quite distinct things as well, hasn't it? So it's not too bad at all, really. But yeah. Well, anyway, I'm quite looking forward to these, as I say, so I want to get these done. Now you will notice that these are sort of like a bit of an overlap between the Foxy's collections we've been doing. These sort of like ones that are taken out of that selection, well, at least not this specific flavour or this type of biscuit. So you would have noticed when we did that selection a few weeks back, lots of them had their own branding on there, which is the sort of biscuit versions of it all. You're a fan of M&S chocolate, you say, Isaac? Yeah, I thought you might be actually. I thought you might be. Yes, it's a nice chocolate. I don't go in there very often, I must say, but I have had them a few years back. Some of my earlier videos, maybe first year or two, I did a few M&S stuff back in the day, and I did like it as well. Yeah, it's one of those. Past 5 years, I'd sell branded products. What sort of branded things did he sell then, Scotty? Because I don't really know what I saw, really. Yeah, I don't think I saw anything particular. I did still see mainly their stuff. And there might have been something like some kind of, you know, pretentious sounding brand that I just assumed was theirs, you know what I mean? But yeah, interesting one. Seems to be, I have a weird memory of going into M&S. It's like it was, I sort of feel like there was like hay on the aisles and stuff like that. You know, it's a weird, it's like things were like on top of sort of straw and stuff like that. I'm sure that was how it was. It got a very weird memory of it. Own brand stuff, yeah, things like Nutella. Right, Nutella. Yeah, they'll probably have some sort of brands that are popular with the demographic of people that go in, aren't they? Really, you know. You could. It was like weird. You could buy individual eggs and stuff like that. You know, things like that. That was a bit different than a lot of supermarkets. You know, and you'll say they're all in like a proper chicken's nest or something like that. It was a different place. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it, Andrew. I think that's it. It is more like that. Yeah, it is more like that. I felt a bit weird because I went in with my Asda bag for life, and I felt very out of place, to be honest with you. I felt like a lot of the people in there had never been to Asda in their life. Yeah, so Newcastle M&S Food Hall, I see. Yeah, I'm sure Andrew's been to there. Yes. Yeah, I see. They do special. I didn't see those, but obviously, it's not Easter, is it? So I wanted done. Yeah, so I'll look out for those, Andrew. Then perhaps around Easter time next year. So yeah, now I'm kind of a bit more focused on different areas of what I'm doing. It should be quite good to dedicate to those things. So like last year and things like that, I find it very difficult to specifically target certain things and make sure I was reviewing certain things because I just wasn't organised with it. But hopefully now we'll be all right. Yes. Food Hall's getting a refurb. Manchester City Centre one was upgraded. Yeah, that'll be the one I probably would have been to then, Scotty, I think. I'm not sure. I went to the one sort of in that big building that's on the ground floor. I know there's a food hall somewhere else, though, so I don't know if that's something else. Yeah. That's the full range, I see. Yeah. Newcastle's the full range. Yeah, all the Xmas stuff. Yeah, I didn't notice any of that special Christmas stuff you mentioned, Andrew, about like the special lit up manger set or whatever it was. I didn't see it. It could have been there. I was trying to be careful not to really have a proper look because I thought I could spend a fortune, so I was a bit careful. Yes, you've been to Newcastle one as well, have you, Isaac? No, I see. Yeah, shopping centre M&S. Yeah, see, no, I've never. Well, yeah, I've been to Newcastle, but not been to the not been to the M&S one. No. But if I do go, that sounds a place to go to. Yeah, for all my chocolatey needs. Yeah, another one I got. These, I don't think I reviewed these last year. I'm not sure. Gued's cake bars. Gued's heads. Yeah, so it looks like they might be very much a sort of, I don't know. Yeah, basically the cream egg ones, but without the yolk, essentially. I still don't get why they don't put a green coloration, at least to give some kind of semblance of, you know. I didn't get the Gueds themselves because I reviewed them a couple of times in the past. I could do, of course, and just do it in the Halloween one, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pick them up and just have them as a backup. I'm not sure, but there we go. But yeah, it's got these Cadbury cake bars. They're probably the most boring Cadbury cake bars you can have. In recent months, though, when I've had a couple of Cadbury cake bars, they've not been as bad as I remembered them being. So I don't know why that is. I don't know whether, you know, they've been a bit better than normal, basically. Christmas live on Christmas Day. I don't know if I'll do it on Christmas Day, but I'll be doing some kind of live Christmas one, probably, yes. In the run up to Christmas, I was mentioning before, probably doing lots of Christmas selection boxes and stuff like that. So we'll see. And I might do some advent calendar. I did on Instagram last year an advent calendar short thing, basically where I just was filming me opening my advent calendar. So I might do that as well. So we'll see. Yes, I had Gued's cake bars last year. Yeah. I don't think they'll be very good, Andrew, but you never know. Might have changed it, but I'm not too excited about them. You know, I didn't like those the cream egg ones. Southampton city centre food hall is quite small. Yeah, funny. I guess it's a bit funny one though, isn't it? How the M&S, they can make them bigger or smaller, and you know, I guess it's one of those where you obviously want to make sure you get the full range, and I doubt, as saying, the smaller ones they'll have everything. It's a bit of a shame that. Yeah, Scream eggs. Oh yes, I remember those. Yeah. It's one of those silly decisions, isn't it, that they've cancelled. You know, I don't know why they. Yeah, bizarre, really. I don't know why. I just don't understand the Gued's part at all. I don't get it. It's not even that exciting to look at, is it? But it's all about the wrapper as well. You know, so it's got these sort of. It's very cheap to make, I guess. That's probably what it is. Just cheap to make. But yeah, there we go. But yes, I think Andrew, you might have mentioned them before. So yes, the other ones. That's why I mentioned them the ones again. So I've got the raspberry round. Yes, I'm very excited for these ones. Actually, I think raspberry and chocolate is a great combination. We've mentioned it a couple of times. Raspberry and white chocolate, and just generally, I think it's a great one. So I'm very excited for these ones. I think I found these in Asda actually. Raspberry flavoured shortcake biscuits coated in smooth milk chocolate. So that tells me that it's I think tickled pink. So it's got the breast cancer awareness thing. So I was in a few of them at the moment. Asda doing some breast cancer awareness stuff. Yeah, so it tells me there that the biscuit's flavoured raspberry, but we'll see. I reckon it'll be the chocolate, but yeah, we'll see. I've seen that before where they've said it's one thing and it's not been. But yeah, these look very nice indeed. Nice limited edition as well. Fish and chips, you say, Isaac? Not bad at all, not bad. I had fish and chips for a long time. I was really craving it the other day actually, but I didn't have it. Yeah. Once they make things cheaper and Gued, yeah, I reckon. See, the problem I think it was, Andrew, was I think Cadbury were just hemorrhaging money, or just not really viable. So unfortunately when Mondelez or Kraft or both, took over them, I think they really just said, right, we're just streamlining the company and just getting rid of a lot of products that might not have been as profitable. Some of them were mistakes like Whisper and things like this, but I think that's generally what's happened. And I don't know, it's hard to say, isn't it? Because obviously, if they'd have continued selling those things, would Cadbury have gone out of business? Obviously the alternative is for them to sell some of the things, and a lot of rubbish is probably better than nothing. But that's what I'm assuming was the problem, at least from Mondelez's point of view. So I don't know, but it's a shame really, because I'd say there was a point where they were just selling so many nice things, but I think that's when Mondelez took them over and then everything just stopped. So raspberry rounds, good out of the fridge. Yeah, I have that problem really with lots of things like Scotty, where I can't really review everything 2 or 3 times, like frozen or in the fridge and then room temperature. I mean, I do it with the Pop-Tarts in the members reviews, as you know, but it's very difficult because it'd be just too much. I struggle to review everything as it is, so I've just got to do it at room temperature, which I reckon is what most people will eat them at. And obviously some things I might say will be better in the fridge, and sometimes you can kind of tell. Sometimes like the orange truffles from Terry's, definitely better in the fridge one of those. Yeah, one of those. Yes. Going to Glasgow next Saturday. Yeah, see, is that where is Isaac in Glasgow? I can't think. Yeah, I know Isaac's in Scotland somewhere, but yes. Well, glad everyone's doing well. Yes, hope everyone's doing all right, by the way. And I know some people might be watching. I say we're not chatting things, but hello, welcome to you. Yeah, see, so what's winning at the moment, by the way? I think it's not many votes actually, 4 votes, 50-50 splits. Dark and white. You don't often see dark and white chocolate, I must say. And I think I don't know if I've ever seen dark and white actually in there as a combination. So that would be a good one to see, I think. But I don't think I've ever really seen it. Maybe once, but I can't recall. I think that might have been a Kit Kat one. I think was it the zebra Kit Kat? Was that dark and white, or was that actually milk chocolate? There was something like that. I think it was dark and white, but interesting one. Yeah, so member review. I've got. I think Scotty recommended this one, so I did go out and find it. I do this for the members review this week. Yeah, so it's Kellogg's Crunchy Bites, honey and nut flavour. There we go. Source of fibre, no artificial colours or flavour. I say members, by the way. Bronze member or above, by the way. Yeah, I did a support level as well, just to because some people might just want to support and things like this. So I did that. So it has made it a bit slightly confusing, but yes, there we go. Yes, this look very nice. Honey nut. So they basically look to be. Well, they look very interesting in the middle, don't they? They look almost like peanut butter in the middle. I don't think it is. But unless it is, I don't know. Look at that, interesting. But yeah, basically, it's a sort of like a Creme version of Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. Smooth nutty filling. So it does look a bit like a peanut butter, doesn't it? Yeah, but it doesn't call it peanut butter though. So hazelnut and honey flavoured filling. There we go. Yeah, so there we are. So looks very interesting this one, doesn't it? Looks very interesting. You didn't rate them though, Scotty, you say. Yeah, well, you know, I have to give them a go. You're not a cereal fan though anyway, Scotty, I seem to remember you saying. So there is a chance that could be why. But I think sometimes some things just go a bit too far, really. There is that. Yeah, Zeb was dark and white, was it? Yes, I thought it was. Couldn't really remember for sure though, yeah. And I think that was quite nice actually. I think there should be more dark and white things. But there isn't, yeah. Yes, it's one of those. There's Coatbridge. Okay, Coatbridge. I don't know. I've not heard of Coatbridge before. Scotty probably will have heard of it. I'm sure he's been there loads of times. Yeah, yes, there we go. Yeah, he said it there. Probably to every sweet shop in Coatbridge. Yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, well, you know, this is it. I'll say lots of Scottish viewers. I think I'll say Isaac, Scotty, Alan. I'm sure there's someone else who's from Scotland. I guess Andrew's not Scottish, of course, but he's from Newcastle, near enough. Luke as well, who I was thinking of. Yes, Luke is who I was thinking of. Yeah, so yeah, just not sure where QP's from. I don't think she's from Scotland, but yeah, but interesting one. Interesting one. Now on Instagram, I see Hannah bakes cakes as well a lot of the time, and she's from Scotland as well. I think obviously Maverick Baking, she's from Scotland. So seems to be a lot of I don't know, yeah, seems to be a lot of Scottish folk involved in the chocolate channels. That's for sure. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Scotty, Luke's just come through. Yes. Yeah, thank you, Scotty. Yeah, sorry, there's a bit of a delay, by the way. Sorry, I'm not just being what you're saying and claiming it as my own. But I know it looks like that sometimes, but yeah, I can only get it down to a 6-second delay. I can't get it any quicker than that for whatever reason. So there we go. So yeah, but there we are. The actual alternative is something like 16 seconds or something. It's too long, that, you know, too long. But yeah, and then I also got. So I haven't got too much this week, by the way. I must say I've. You know, because basically this weekend I'm just trying to review. I'm hopefully going to try and go back and review all the things I've not been doing, like the Milky Way biscuits, the Ferrero Rocher bars I've said I'd do, and all the other ones that have been about. But as I say, I've got over 10 things that I've mentioned I'm going to review and I haven't done. So going to be a difficult one. And by the way, while you're here, you might have missed it at the start. Next Stash Watch, or Stash Witch, as it could be, couldn't it? Maybe I should have missed opportunity there. Will not be on Wednesday, but there won't be one on Wednesday. I'll still be doing videos, reviews and things. You know, but next week is a bit up in the air, basically. Yeah, but there'll still be one on Saturday. That'll be fine. Just the Wednesday one. I might do it on Monday, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, Monday probably. So I'll probably publish it and do it on Stash Watch on Monday, basically. So there we are. Yes. Cloud Cafe. I've not been. But of course, you're asking Scotty. Right, yes. What was I? What's this? Yes, I might try and catch up on the other things this weekend, basically. But I say that. But I'm dedicating for sure the Halloween stuff because obviously I can only get it done for next week. So all the Halloween stuff, and then I've got to review them all. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit hectic, basically. It's going to be a bit hectic. So I'm going to try and get everything done. I've got to edit the reviews as well. So I've got probably about 4 reviews. About 4 reviews, I think, to do and edit for next week in advance. So it's going to be a hectic one, basically. But yeah, I found this one as well. Look at this, Colin the Caterpillar. Spooky Festival. So it's not. I mean, I like this one. It's funny though, isn't it? Some of the companies do basically go Day of the Dead for Halloween. I think McVitie's do it with their sort of Jaffa Cake bars. They do it like, they don't really label it as Day of the Dead, but they have all the sorts of skulls and things. I think that's on. I think it's at the start of November, Day of the Dead. I think was it Dia del Muerte? Is it? I think in Spanish. I'm not sure. But yeah, so there we go. So it's obviously doubling as Halloween, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know why. Is there something about Halloween that some companies don't like to be associated with? I don't know if that's the case. Because I can't understand it otherwise. Because clearly, you know, there's sort of Halloween connotations there. But those skulls and things are definitely Day of the Dead related. You know, I'm not sure. I know Mexico celebrates it. I don't know if it's all of Latin America as well. But yeah. Anyway, it looks very interesting. So they do a normal cake in a jar, as you know. They do a few of them actually, I must say. As again, I tried not to buy them all. Now it does seem to be quite. Yeah, I don't know. Really interesting to review this one. I think. So I'm going to try and do this. I'll say for next week as well. Well, all these ones definitely should be done, I think. So I'm really trying to get these ones. But yeah, they look very nice. These ones, don't they? Yeah, the dates on. Yeah, I know. I had to. I know. Yeah, you're right, Scott. I did look at them all. A lot. Some of them were. I think one of them was for before Halloween, but this one there's only about 2 of them left actually. But this one was for the 1st of the 11th. So yeah, I did check it. Cake in a jar. Yeah, so I'll I'll definitely be getting it reviewed. That's for sure. Yeah. But yeah, you have to be careful. It does annoy me that actually. I think we might have touched on it before. The way some of these companies where they were selling a product for a date, you know, Halloween, bonfire night. I don't know. Usually they're the ones normally. Halloween, I think, is the typical one, but it could be Christmas as well. Say Mr. Kipling, they'll sell these cakes, and you might be thinking you'll buy them for that date, but then they go out of date in November or something like that. And I think it's a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. You know, I understand cakes only have so far of a shelf life, but if you're selling a Christmas product. I really think it's probably not on for it to expire before the date, you know, before Christmas. I think the implication is that it's for Christmas, you know, or whatever celebration it's for. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for that, Scotty. Yeah, you're right. You have to be careful. So that's something to be wary of, everyone. Yeah. Colin K, yes. Yeah, it's very excited. So yeah, there's another. Yeah, as I say, there's a couple of other ones you can get. Some of them are branded Colin the Caterpillar cakes, and some of them are just other ones. I think there's a Raspberry Ripple cake as well, which looked quite interesting. Yes, is it, Scotty? Yes, is it? I just think it's a bit not on though, isn't it? I realise, obviously, you know, but some of the things like you know, some of the Mr. Kipling, let's say they're French fancies or something, they have like a good month and a half date on them, so they could technically survive that long, you know, well, survive a period of time before the date. Hi Joe, how's it going? Yeah, good to see you, Joe. Good to see you. Yes, hope you're doing okay. Did he celebrate the Day of the Dead in Brazil? I know it's I know it's sort of like more of a sort of Spanish thing, I believe. Maybe it's in Brazil as well. I say Spanish as in sort of Spanish-speaking countries. Just saying that because we just had this spooky festival cake jar, and it's got the sort of Day of the Dead. I don't think it's Dia del Muerte, is it? Dia del Muerte? I'm not sure. But obviously doubling as Halloween for the UK. But we're just saying a couple of companies do seem to do a Day of the Dead style approach rather than Halloween for some reason. So it's an interesting one. But yeah, I'm doing well, Joe. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing okay as well. Yeah, good to see you, Bob. I'm just without going over it too quickly. Basically, well, too in depth because I think I've already done it. But Stash Watch next week will probably be on Monday, is the gist of it. Everything else should be fine. But Stash Watch next week will probably be on Monday, just because I can't make it next Wednesday. Basically, just one of those. Yeah, just one of those. Unfortunately, real life has got in the way. Yeah, I've been doing alright though. Real life doesn't often get in the way for me, but yeah, unfortunately, it is doing this time. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I didn't know for sure, but it never seemed to. It never seemed to be a thing that Brazil seemed to. You see carnival and things in Brazil, don't you, and stuff like that. So, you know, it's Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, whatever. I think that's a sort of Brazil thing, isn't it? But I've never seen any celebrations for Day of the Dead or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen the films Coco and what was the other one called? Book of Now or something, was it? Book of something. 2 animated ones. Coco came a bit later by Pixar, but it's basically a blatant rip-off of this other one that was done by was it DreamWorks, whatever they're called. It's called the Book of something, Book of Now or the Book of It wasn't the Book of the Dead. It was can't remember what it was called now. Book of something anyway. It was a good film. Yeah, really good. Yeah, I quite like Disney films anyway, you know. But the original one, it has quite a good soundtrack as well. Had Radiohead in it, for instance, things like this. Yeah. So I guess yes, not too many more today. Oh yes, Scotty, I did get these ones though. By the way, I saw these today. Peppermint Creme Brownie Bites. Yes. Now you'll notice 8, not 10. Do you remember the whole only had 9 of them debacle from early in the year, whenever it was? Well, these special edition ones, they've only put 8 in. Now the other ones they do have 10 in, but this special edition one's only 8. So I think that's a bit off, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I might try and get these reviewed this weekend as well. Obviously, it won't be published next week because I think next week will all be Halloween stuff, basically. But yeah, look very nice. Yeah, I think these look pretty good. I think these ones are definitely the more upmarket Thornton's products. You know, there was like Light Body Ventures ones, and I think they're owned by the same company. Myself and Scotty were talking about it a while back. But there's 2 branches of them. There's the Light Body Ventures and the Finsbury. And I think Finsbury own them both technically, but these ones do have a bit of an air of quality about them. Yeah, Toffee Apple. Yeah, I didn't see that. It looked like there was space for another one, Scotty, but it wasn't there, unfortunately. Have you not seen these ones? I've seen. Oh, right. I thought you'd... Oh, you've not seen the films? Okay, yes, yeah. Have you not seen these ones either? You saw the Toffee Apple ones. All right, I've not seen the... Well, I didn't see the Toffee Apple ones. Basically. They weren't there. So they did seem to be space for something else, but there was no label, so I don't know. So I might just have to keep an eye out. It's probably just as well, really, because I can't keep... You know, I've got too much to review, as you know. But yeah, I do recommend those films. I mean, if you like Disney-type films, I mean, I quite like them, you know. Some people don't know, do they? But, you know. The Colin Halloween cake jar looks so cool, prepared for a very dense and filling experience. 800 calories. The whole thing, crikey. Is that how much is in it? Goodness me. Yeah, say quite dense then, you say. I can't see it. Does it have the calories on it? It's got like the ingredients on it. Not that I doubt you, I just wanted to see really, but it doesn't seem to have the... Yeah, that's a bit odd. Usually they have calories on them these days, don't they? It's got like a QR code. Maybe you have to scan that, but it does seem to be room for the calories. But I can't see them. But yeah, quite have to be careful. 800 calories, crikey. That is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. Goodness me, I mean, yeah, that is a lot really. I was tempted to get some cake today just to eat because I just really fancied some, but yeah, one of those. Yes. Possibly a gingerbread one. Yeah, see, possibly. I think I saw the gingerbread one. I think that was one from last year, I think, Scotty, I think. Yeah, and hello, Lul, how are you doing? Yes. You ate toffee and Camel in chocolates. Oh, do you really? I quite like those. Yeah, that's an unusual one. You know, of all the flavours to not like, caramel, yeah, that's an interesting one, that, yeah. I quite like those. I would say they're a bit more of a popular type one, you know. Yes. Yes, it's one of those. Honestly, yes, I see. Yeah, interesting one. 800. Need to get a teaspoon for that. Yeah. Or soup spoon, Scotty. Yeah, I know you're right to keep it down. Problem is when you're reviewing it, you've got to get a good thing. But I don't know if you ever watched Great British Bake Off. When they're reviewing stuff, they have to review like loads of things. How they manage to just only have a little bit each time. Yeah, see. Been Australian chocolate lately. New Zealand stuff. Snifters infused Cadbury. Yeah, I've got that to review. I need to review. That's another thing I've got to review. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. And then what was the other? Yeah, Whittaker's as well. That's the Australian one, isn't it? The New Zealand one. I do want to get some more of those as well. That's on my list. Just too much. Yeah, too much. Yeah, Snifters is the New Zealand stuff, is it? Right, okay. Right. See, I'd not heard of them before. It's a funny name, Snifters. It does sound a funny name, but yeah. Honestly, yeah. See, interesting. Yeah. Oh, well. Could see Whittaker's. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Yes. Yeah, I think I haven't reviewed it for a while. I did the jelly top one a long time ago, but I think when I started the channel off, it was one of those I did. So I need to get back into them. Yeah, Australian chomps. I like drifters, you say. All right, I've not seen those. Again, I'm going to have to go back in this Friday. I really must stop, but it's so hard. Pineapple lumps are New Zealand classic as well. Fave sweets, right? Pineapple lumps. Goodness me. Yeah, right. I'll see what I can do. I'll have to add them to the list, I think. Oh dear. Cabby marshmallow fish. Okay, I don't think, yeah, the Shine would like those, wouldn't he? Yes. Don't have seen them. I have to look out for these. Yeah, have to look out for these then. It's just so much to get, so much to get. Yeah, so much to get. But somehow I will do. I just need to get through the stuff I've got. I'm getting there now. I'm doing slightly better now, but it needs me to do about a good 2 or 3 weeks of just constant reviews, reviewing them to get them out of the way. So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. Yes, I didn't get too much more, as I say, and I did get these ones. These are almost almost on date, so I'm going to have to review these, tomorrow really, or the day after. Yeah, so obviously they will be by the time you see the review. The date will be off, but obviously I would have reviewed them before then. But yeah, Mr. Gibbling, 8 spooky vanilla slices, spooky chocolates and vanilla slices. Yeah, so I think really these are basically just dyed coloured sponge. I'm not sure these will be too great. They're never too amazing, these sponge ones really, and they tend to even have any liquid in it. They used to have like a layer of liquid in, like a sort of filling in them, but I'm not sure. Swedish fish. I think I reviewed those Swedish fish. I think I did them in a live one. I think I did. I remember Rick was saying he really enjoyed those. Yeah, so an interesting one. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, click the like button. Joe, yeah, beat you this time, Joe. Click the like button, everybody, if you're enjoying this, and even if you're not, please click it. It really helps out the channel, by the way. So yeah, please do. I'd be really, really appreciated. Yeah, so I'm sort of interested in these ones. I feel like a bit. They've never been too great, these, but it'll be interesting to review them. It's Halloween, of course, got to do it. Yeah, there we go. I think they look the part, which is something. I think that's the main thing with things like this. If something looks the part, I think that's half the battle, really. Oh wow, Scotty became a member. It says become a member there, Scotty. Well, you got the little graphic there. I don't know what happened there, but there we go. Is that did you send a super chat there, Scotty? I'm not sure what happened there, but there we go, because you're already a member. But yes, well, we saw the graphic, so there we are. 11 months. 11 months, Scotty. Well, congratulations. Thanks for your support there, by the way. Nearly 12 months. I think that's the next threshold for your new chocolate bar. But yeah, I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know how to say whether that was a super chat you sent through, but it took it as you as being a member there. So that's quite interesting, actually, because last time you did that, it didn't flash up with anything. So interesting. But yeah. No, but thank you for your support, Scotty. Really appreciated that. Yeah, super chat one. So it must treat you special there, basically, Scotty. So I don't know. Basically, the want of a better term, the software that deals with all that, does that message, is probably really tailored for Twitch more than anything else. So the YouTube stuff, I think, is not quite as on point as the Twitch stuff. But nonetheless, you can still do certain things. If you send super chats, it will have a super chat, but it has a separate one usually. But I guess for members, it keeps them slightly separate. So, but there we go. Well, there we are. Oh, thanks, Scotty. That's very nice. Yeah, 11 months. Cracky Bob. Yeah, massively appreciated that. Yeah, massively appreciated. So yeah. I think the next threshold, I think the next chocolate bar is 12 months to 24, I think. And I think it's 24 plus is the last one, I think. So yeah, it's a long time between, for the next one, I think. But yeah, after the one you get, I think it's in. I can't promise you anything, but I think it's December. Well, it's not December. I think it'll be 12 months. When you get the next one. So yeah, so interesting. Yeah, so quite looking forward to these. I think they'll be all style over substance, but nonetheless, they look the part. So I think that's something, isn't it? Yeah, and I've not got many more today. As I said, I didn't say I tried to turn it down a bit this week. Still got a couple of things, as you know, but I got some other things actually in preparation for the live next week, and I'll probably accumulating a few more things as well. So there we are. So we'll see. Yes, there we go. Yeah. No, yes, we got these ones. Yeah, again, I think if Shane was about to be interested in these ones, but yes, chocolate and marshmallow slices. I think he mentioned these. These ones do expire for the 5th of November, and you'll see these ones do have the cream in the middle. The other ones didn't seem to have it. These ones seem to be very similar to those sort of like, I think the low-calorie ones that they were doing. And you also get 8 of them in the pack rather than 6 as well. So that's a bit, probably the same price as well. But yeah, basically they did like a reduced calorie range not long ago, about a couple of years ago, and I reviewed all of them, and they were all pretty poor actually, because they were all just different colours of the same sponge. So they just replaced the colours like this, so red and green or something. Yes, for some reason I have to send a super chat, so let me send the comments. Oh, longer than one word. That's strange. That's a bit weird. Let's see. Oh, that's so that yes, so you had to send a yes. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Very strange. Yeah. Oh, thanks for persevering, Scotty. I don't know why that is. Must be YouTube playing up. I know there have been some little problems with them every now and again that they seem to sort every now and again that you just wouldn't think would be a problem for a channel as big as YouTube. Like one month the polls just disappeared. I couldn't see them. I had to go to the URL of the poll rather than see it on the homepage. You know, whatever. It's just little things like this. Chocolate bananas marshmallow. It's in a bag. Well, I see. That sounds an interesting one there, Isaac. Yeah. It's like the foam bananas, those kind of things. They're quite nice. They're covered in chocolate. Had to post from your phone. That's weird. Yes, it kind of went a bit messed up there, did it? I don't know what it is. I think that member thing is a new feature, Scotty. Members being able to send a free super chat. I think it's a relatively new feature, and knowing YouTube, it probably, as I say, isn't perfect yet. It might be, a broken thing. Well, not quite working properly yet. Yeah, but thanks for persevering with it anyway. Yeah, hopefully they'll sort it soon. Hopefully they will. But yeah, so this one sounds very interesting. I don't know if there's any marshmallow in it. What's it say? Multi-flavour sponge with a pink mallow filling. So it is actually a mallow filling. So that's interesting. That should raise it above the regular slices, I think. Yeah, an interesting one, that one. Interesting. What's due to YouTube, Apple and iPod? No. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. Could be a few things. Yeah, you could be right, Scott. It could be a combination of stuff. But I think it's a relatively new feature. I imagine it's something to line out at some point. Yeah, hopefully anyway. One of those, I think. One of those. Yes, there we are. Yeah, an interesting one. So yeah, so quite a few products to go through. So I've got my work cut out really. So this weekend we'll basically be reviewing. Actually, I'll probably be reviewing all the things I've said. Actually, I was thinking, hang on a sec, I can't. But hopefully I'll review. 4 or 5 a day of them, and then if not, if I've got room for other things, this one's going to be a bit of a, as you say, 800 calories, crikey. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get all these reviewed, at least 4 of them anyway, and out for next week. So as I say, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll aim to try and get them all out, basically. So, so Stash Watch will probably be on Monday, so I'll edit a review for them. Probably try and edit one after. It's going to be a bit of a busy weekend, basically. I've already got a review ready out for Monday. Yeah, I've edited it, so maybe I'll push that one back and just get the Halloween ones out before, and then have that one for next. So I've got a few, going on. Yeah, it's one of those. The backlogs, me and backlogs. Honestly, I can't get rid of them, can I? Just got a backlog in everything. But there we go. Yeah, there we are. Right, so there we go. So that's pretty much. Let's have a look at the old. Let's have a look at this. Well, I'll give you a couple of seconds, by the way. If you've not voted in the poll, give it time to vote, basically. Time to vote. So I'll give it about 10 or 20 seconds or something. Relatively close, but the long and short of it is, it looks like white and milk is winning at the moment, and I think that's probably because I think they're more complementary, aren't they? I think dark and white would be great, but it never really happens. And I think more people tend to like milk chocolate generally, so any combination of those with other ones. Yeah, I think milk and dark, I think they all work well. There is, of course, the tricolour or tricolade or whatever it's called, the Milk and Cadbury Big Taste bar that has dark milk, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate. Is that white chocolate as well? I think so. It's dark milk, white, and milk, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, okay, so about 5 more seconds, something like that. Okay, let's end the poll. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, well, chocolate cups. As in peanut butter cups, or just chocolates generally, yes. Well, they sound, anything chocolatey is definitely nice. Oh dear, I'm not sure if that's an actual brand there, Isaac. You have to let me know. So what have we got? So 57% white and milk, yeah, so there we are. I think that's the most common one, isn't it? And I think most people like milk chocolate over white and dark. So milk, the combination of milk with one of the others is probably going to win, I would have expected. But yeah, surprising. Well, I'm not surprised, I guess, but, dark and white, yeah. Just clearly no one's interested, yeah, I guess, but yeah. It's just chocolate cups, okay. Fair enough, Isaac, fair enough. They sound nice, I have to say, they sound nice. Oh dear, I think I know what you mean. Yeah. You went for the white one, yeah, white and milk. Yeah. Good combination, really, good combination, has to be said. I think milk and dark is perhaps a bit too not the same, but you know what I mean. They're not different enough, are they? So that's probably why it didn't quite win, but it's still nice though. But dark and white, yeah, dark and white. Just combination doesn't have much. Dark is best, you say. Yeah, well, yeah, I quite like it. I imagine it'd be a good one to mix with your ones, because then if you are not too keen on the dark chocolate, then you'll offset it a bit with the other one. So it'd be quite a good one to mix, actually, dark chocolate. Oh, good to see you too, Isaac. Yeah, good to see you all. Yes, I guess that's pretty much the end of Stash Watch for this week. I'll say next one will be on Monday. I'll probably post it at the weekend, if not before, to say Stash Watch on Monday. So hopefully it might confuse a few people. I do apologise. It's either have it on Monday or not have it at all, so I'd rather have it on Monday. It won't be changing permanently to Monday. It will just be next week. So yes, there we go. But I'll probably still be putting up reviews probably on Monday to Friday. We'll see. But I'm hoping at least Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday there'll be reviews. So one of those. Yeah, I'll post some updates probably. You'll see it scheduled as well. Yeah. I don't know. There's just nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but there we go. I just can't. It just got to change for one day, unfortunately. But yeah, but it'll be back to normal after then. Yeah. So hi, Jai. Well, Jai, we're about to go. Yes. Honestly, yeah, about to head off, Jai. We're pretty much finished now. Yeah, I've been for everything. Yes. So yeah, I'll say the major message is Stash Watch on Monday next week, basically. Same time, but just on Monday instead. Is the gist of it. But yeah, but I should, as I say, I'll be doing reviews next week, but I probably won't be as active as normal, just because, as I say, I've just got a busy week next week, unfortunately. November the 2nd. Is that the date it is? Yeah, take care, Isaac. Take care. November. It's the week before that one, Joe. It's this Monday coming, so it'll be whatever that day is. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, the 5th, the 25th of October. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Alan. You have a good night. You have a good night, and thanks so much for all your support. Yeah, really, really, really appreciate it, Alan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, really nice. Glad you enjoyed it. As I say, Monday next week. Yes, hopefully I'll see you then. But if you can't make it, I understand. But it'd be good to see you. There'll still be the live on Saturday, of course, as well. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, take care. We have a lovely evening. Thanks so much again for all your support and for attending. Of course, great to chat to you all. Great to see you all. And if you didn't chat or whatever, leave a comment or leave a like. Really helps out the channel. Really, really does. But yeah, thanks so much. I'll say there is a bit of a delay, as I say. So unfortunately, you might say something. I might miss it, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll try and reply to it in case. All right. Well, take care and have a lovely evening. Thanks again for all your support, as I say. And yeah. I think there'll be another review up all this week. I think I'll say probably a tier list on Friday as well, a live one then, and then the live review of the Halloween H-Box as well on Saturday. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening. Bye for now. See ya. Ta-ta, bye, Lul. Have a good evening. Bye.